Hello, today we're going to look at what's new in Ubuntu 17.10 and we start off with the new login manager, the sleek greeter. And as you can see, it looks very clean, it looks very simple and easy to use. And as one thing with this distro of this release is because Ubuntu drop Unity and they got a great operating system now, but they also got a lot with making the system, especially the Unity layout, feel like Unity 7, and they got a lot of features of Ubuntu in which kind of no longer exist. But let's first look at the Software Center. Of course, the Welcome app, of course, is great. It's got a lot of new updates, nothing too major, so I won't really look at this. But I got some extra new apps in the software boutique, like the Brave browser, the latest of Skype for Linux, and many others. So if you want to have a look at the software boutique and see what's new, please do it immediately, because it's a great, ever-growing, very stable software boutique and love it. As you can see, it's version 17.10.15. And now I want to go and let's go to the panel layouts. If you go to the tweak tool, as you can see, I won't run for everything in the system, only look at what's new. If you go to panels, you can customize a panel, like if you don't want this app here or the from menu, you can change it and then you can say save as and add your name for your new panel, and you will have that panel to go back to always. As you can see, they got all these layouts. It's always amazing. This is one of the new layouts which doesn't get so much shine, I would say, in this feature. I wonder why it's not working. Let's switch to the other one quickly. As you can see, this is the more macOS one with the brisk menu and the dock. And you can configure the dock here. And the notifications, indications. This is more like your familiar Ubuntu Unity options, and they've added to Mate, to some of their interfaces. The default one, the stock Mate, is still the same, but the rest got a lot of love. So it's amazing. Let's try this one again. There we go. As you can see, this looks like the Mate layout, but with a lot of love. And they were talking to make this the default, but it's not, because it's not true to Mate. But I love the brisk menu. They got the global menus, and everything looks so stunning, as you can see. And Unity, that's where most of the work was done. As you can see, it's a beautiful one. You can make it, of course, smaller. You can add apps to it. As simple as that. And it's a very nice. If you press the super key on most keyboards, the Windows key, it opens up the menu. If you super key +1, it will open the first app on your dock, and you can count down, let's say it's like 7. It shows window. 6 will open up the welcome store. As you can see, it's a very nice app, and also you can lock your screen with Super and L, which is amazing. So that's a really cool. Global menus works well. The hub which was very much loved in Ubuntu, is also here. And I'm opening up LibreOffice, for example. If you press Alt, you get a hub, and then you can choose between the options. So let's say design mode. And let's say copy. So you can choose between the options like that. And you have your global menus here, which is really nice even for a simple desktop. And let's go back to the tweaks. Netbook is your more traditional layout, and of course you can move this basically to the bottom also if you want it to be like this. Just a very simple menu and notifications here. Very simple, very easy to understand. Pantheon, which is the desktop environment which Elementary OS is using. So you got the brisk menu, and then you got the normal MATE menus here, and you got your beautiful dock. Then you got Redmond, this is your more familiar Windows layout, and they changed the menu here to the MATE menu, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's very full, but it's quite nice. Then, and when you switch off here, it's the same. And you got a traditional MATE layout, which will most probably always be there to help us and guide the view. And if we go now to a few of the other things I like about this menu, of course, they got the community backgrounds, lots of backgrounds made by the community, and they are all beautiful. This is a logging. Let's take this one for example. As you can see, it looks very cool. And I wanted to look at files. Another one thing is you can edit, like if you say you want to change all these names, you can go at rename. So they got this minor, they got a normal rename, and then they got this one that you can rename many at one time. This is quite cool, actually. Lots of options. And I just saw compress, and you can compress your things in bulk. Bulk is amazing. And then also, last thing I want to look at is for the color. There's some improvements here. There's some more options and just general improvements to the folder color. There's many new features, and I just want to focus on a few of them. I love this release. I think it's a very clean, pure, beautiful release, and well done with the team. Thank you for watching. See you later. Goodbye.